So we have to cover a lot in 25 minutes. The timer is ticking. But I want to start by asking each of you to tell me in 50 to 60 seconds about the work that you're doing in English or Hindi, whatever you're comfortable with. Lakshmi, why don't you start?
Thank you, Chandra. I think it's absolutely delightful, as you said, to see so many faces remaining active and alert in the late afternoon. What we do is, rather than tell you what we do, I'll just show you what we do. People like Asha and Tanvi are two of the entrepreneurs that we have supported who are here today sharing the platform. So we believe that every person, including each and every one of you in this room, and every woman in this country has got very good ideas. And women by nature are entrepreneurial because we multitask, we are able to handle more than one problem at a time, and we are able to solve them as they come. So we began with that concept 30 years ago to say, how do we tap upon the entrepreneurial spirit? And we are not talking about the entrepreneurs who are necessarily sitting in Bangalore, people who are necessarily in IT, who are going to create billions of dollars worth of it. We are talking about women in rural areas, in small towns, and Tanvi is, for example, from Wardha, and Asha has started something very unique in manufacturing in Chennai. So we support young people from the age of 18 to 35, and women can go up to 40,
right,
who have got an idea and who want to make that happen. And we have supported over 50,000 entrepreneurs that way. And let me tell you, every one of those women are a success story in themselves.
50,000 entrepreneurs so far. That's an amazing feat. And all of them in small cities in India who are making a lot of impact.
Yes.
Over to you, Ms. Kiran Bajpai. If you can take us through the Pad Women Foundation and the grassroots impact this is having. बताइए आपकी फाउंडेशन के बारे में.
हेलो चंद्रा. पैड वुमेन फाउंडेशन एक ऐसा विचार था जो ग्रामीण परिवेश से, चूंकि मैं ग्रामीण परिवेश से हूं, तो वहां से ही वो पैदा हुआ. और मैं गांव की कुछ बच्चियों को पढ़ाने जाती थी, तो वहां एक 18 इयर्स का एज रहा होगा उस लड़की की. जब शादी का समय आया तो उस लड़की ने मुझसे ये बोला कि मैम, मेरे पेरेंट्स शादी के दहेज में तो बहुत पैसा दे देंगे, लेकिन मुझे सैनिटरी पैड ला के नहीं देंगे.
माय गॉड.
तो आप मुझे सैनिटरी पैड ला के दीजिए, क्योंकि जब मैं ससुराल में जाऊंगी तो मुझे इस चीज को लेके थोड़ा सा प्रॉब्लम पैदा होगी, मुझे शर्म भी आएगी. तो फर्स्ट टाइम मैंने उसे सैनिटरी पैड ले जाके दिए थे. रुद्रपुर करके गांव है जहां वो लड़की थी. और उसके बाद मेरे मन में ये विचार शुरू हो गया कि आज से 40 साल पहले जब मैं उस एज में थी, तो जो माहौल उस समय था, हम लोग पैड के बारे में नहीं जानते थे, वो माहौल आज से 40 साल बाद भी ग्रामीण क्षेत्रों में अभी भी है. तो ये विचार के साथ मैंने ये शुरू किया. और ये जस्ट लाइक एक फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं है. मैं ग्रामीण, जो बिल्कुल कोर ग्रामीण एरियाज हैं, वहां जाके 4 मंथ्स तक हमारा ग्रुप सैनिटरी पैड का डोनेशन करता है, उनको अवेयर करता है, उनके हेल्थ को लेके उन्हें सिखाता है. इवन पर्सनैलिटी डेवलपमेंट पे भी हम लोग आ गए हैं. तो ये सब करके मुझे बहुत अच्छा लगता है. और ये जो शी शक्ति के बारे में मैं एक बात बोलना चाहूंगी कि शी इसलिए शक्ति है कि मरने के तो 100 रास्ते हैं, लेकिन जन्म लेने का एक ही रास्ता है, और वो है माँ.
Wow. That's an amazing way of putting it.
Thank you.
Shanti?
This is an electrifying audience, by the way. So our work at Enable India has been to impact livelihoods across 21 different disability types. It could be from physically disabled, visually impaired, psychiatric disability, etc. And in these years, we have been able to show that if you have breadth, you have value. 81% of persons with disability are supporting their families, and 56% are the only bread earners. And we've been able to answer questions like, let me take a women example, can women who cannot move any part of their body succeed in a career? The answer is yes. Can women in the rural areas across the country work as entrepreneurs? The answer is yes. And across 54 countries, we have been able to show that persons with disability are innovators, solving problems for their own lives. And there's much more than that. I'll stop here.
Dr. Tanvi.
Hello everyone. Hello everyone. I work in a field, we provide splints and rehabilitation aids and devices to specially able persons who having disability or not very difficulty in standing and sitting. We manufacture the rehabilitation devices for them, and along with that, we are working in the leprosy department also, where we specializedly design footwear for them, as they were having foot ulcers over their foot, and they were also working with that. And as you know, ulcers are they are the active patients which can spread leprosy to anyone. So we go into that area and take the measurements, and by taking camps, and we provide them customized footwear and customized rehabilitation and supporting aids to specially able persons. Thank you.
Great work.
Hello, everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank the entire Bharati Yuva Seva Trust, and also I'm very blessed to share this wonderful stage with Lakshmi ma'am. So myself, Asha, and I'm basically a Bangalorean, but I have my office at Hyderabad and I have my factory in Chennai. So I'll belong to all three this state. So I'm into manufacturing of a very unique oilless and waterless cookware, which is made with the surgical steel. As you all know that the food is very important, and in our special cookware, you can cook your vegetables without using water, and you can make any kind of a non-veg recipes without using single drop of oil. So, further we
She's
can
pitching
discuss
her cookware on the stage only.
Never miss an opportunity.
Never miss an opportunity to make a pitch. Great.
So,
How many people do you employ at your factory?
at present, we have got around 25 employees, which are directly, and of course, indirectly, almost all about 100 numbers we are having.
That's amazing. She's a big job creator.
And we are the first people, I'm very proud to say that we are the first people to manufacture such kind of a cookware in India with 316L. That's the grade of the material what we are using it.
Great. Yes. So you heard it out from all of them, which areas they work in, where they are trying to create an impact. But Lakshmi, let me toss it back to you. As someone who has worked in the social sector for many decades, what's the most challenging aspect of it? Because at least to an outsider, the perception is that, if this is some VC-funded business in Bangalore, like you said, there's a lot of money, people think that they can make a lot of money there. There are ESOPs, you can become a millionaire. How do you really attract people to this sector? Is there, money they can make? Can they create jobs? Take us through those aspects, the practical aspects of social entrepreneurship.
Problems are all the same. If you ask Asha, she went to 12 banks. Everyone said no. And finally, she had to come to BYST, and the first thing that a woman wanted to hear when she's starting something is someone has to say yes. And therefore, that is how she got started. Same thing with Tanvi. If you ask all those 50,000 entrepreneurs, they will have one thing in common. Every time they went to a formal banking situation, the banks turned them down. For various reasons, of course. This is not really a women problem alone. When you talk about micro-entrepreneurs, men also face this challenge. But having said that, 85% of women who approach bank as refused in the first case. So this is something that is very, very much more that is felt by women. But secondly, when you talk about it, yes, women may have the talent, they may have the skill, they may have the desire. But where does someone like Asha and Tanvi go? When Panchamritam, who was a high school dropout, today she won the JRD Tata Award, which is an award that we run. And in that case, where did she come? A high school dropout. She set up a tool and die business in a male-dominated world. Now, the first time if you go to some bank and you say, this is my proposal, as Tanvi says, and she had this extremely interesting idea of, oilless cooking utensils, first thing they'll say is, that's not been done before. So first and foremost, you don't get, because you don't have security, you don't have collateral, women don't own property, etc., you don't get bank loans. But secondly, they look at the idea and say, a woman doing this, perhaps not. So women get turned down for many of the, so you ask women to be innovative, you ask women to be bold, you want women to take, lot of steps that is aggressive. But the fact is that very often, every time they take step, there is someone saying no. So for every person that says no, you need at least one person to say yes. And that is the mentor. And we believe that every woman deserves a mentor. When I started in this field long time ago, frankly, I was working in the US as a scientist, and in the 80s, I was 5 women among 500 men. And had I not been mentored, I think I would not have survived that. So I learned the value of mentoring.
Right.
And therefore, I believe that even in this program, every one of our entrepreneurs has a mentor, somebody who can handle them. And I think that is key.
Right. Because you spoke about their experiences in even getting a bank loan. I actually want to toss it to the entrepreneurs themselves. When you were told no, 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 no 12 times in a row, what motivated you to try for the 13th time?
What made us to motivate is never give up. One is, the second point is, when we were developing this product, basically, like, we didn't had any kind of a technical knowledge. I was a partnership firm, myself and my business partner, Mr. Ravi Kumar Reddy, we had started this project. So when we started, the point behind starting this project is, like, I was working with a foreign-based company, which were selling such kind of a product, but the pricing were pretty high. So it was in 2012-13 where one single unit cost would be about 15,000 at that time. There was a very good market, but the pricing was much higher. There is a very good demand for the product. So we thought, why don't we start in India? Okay, so when we were thinking, like, the group of 7 become 5, 5 become, 3, 3 become finally 2 because of seeing the risk factor. And to tell you, when we were trying to develop this product, it's not an easy task for us, because one is the technology, availability of the raw material, and the infrastructure what we are having. Because the product which we are trying to develop in India, it is based on a German technology. All right. So almost about 1,700 cookwares got wasted, got into scrap. Okay, so which was really a very, painful for us. So it was a very big task for us, like, we have lost so much. We are in middle, okay? So we can't go back, so we have to move forward only. Though all the 11 banks said no, because the project is new. Okay, so, though there is in the papers it is there that some of the loans are collateral free, but then also it is not possible.
There's always a catch.
Yes,
yeah.
Because they say that this is a new project and you want the loan in a woman entrepreneur, how you will be doing, because there is only 2 companies who are doing such kind of a product, and those are also foreign based company, not manufactured in India. You are doing it the first time. This is what we have heard. So finally we came to know about Bharati Yuva Seva Trust. The first thing they taught us is, why do you expect bank to give you the loan? Why do you expect? Because you don't know anyone, right? They don't know you or you don't know them. So they taught us, like, how we have to approach. So the
And
reason
what's
why
your turnover today?
last year it was 3.5 CR.
That's amazing.
So-
From no bank loan at all to running
We
a 3.5
with
crore
the-
business.
So we started with 20 lakh. Today, last year it was 3.5. So that's how. So, never give up. The point of never give up, and we wanted to give the zeal of giving a healthy cookware to the Indian market. That is what made us to go after one after the other bank, and finally we got with the SBI.
I hope,
and the mentorship
I hope
is
many
also
of
very
you
important.
support her in her endeavor. You should tell them where to access your cookware. But Dr. Tanvi, tell us about what motivated you to sort of keep going in the face of no's.
Yes, as I mentioned, we manufacture product for specially able person. So when you know that they have some especially they can perform one thing, but when you provide that thing to them and they started performing that thing, the smile on their face and that completeness, now you can't forget their smile, and you were like, yes, I have done something right for them. It gives you that much satisfaction
That
for work.
fulfillment of making a difference to someone.
Yes. And you were like, yeah, everyone will reject, but I need to work on that only. So Bharatiya Yuva Shakti Trust, when I met them, they guided me through everything. And the best part was their mentoring. So they used to they give us, they support us by in every aspect, like financing, from verification, from licensing. So they guide us to everything, and which I think is uniqueness of
Right.
Bharatiya Yuva Shakti Trust.
Right. Shanti, you are trying to solve a very different problem in terms of how to integrate persons with disability into the mainstream economy. How do you give them employment? How do you give them dignity? How do you create safe spaces for them? Have things improved on the ground in India? Is there more awareness now in the corporate sphere, in the public sphere?
Well, absolutely, because there are a lot of amazing organizations around India doing wonderful work. I know a couple of my colleagues are also in the audience. And all the combined work of ours has ensured that persons with disability today are seen as active citizens of the country, taxpayers, contributing to their family and their parents. They're doing whatever professions they want to do. So definitely things are improving, but a long way to go. And one of the initiatives we have taken is, how do we actually show that persons with disability are also consumers? Are customers for your products, then you may develop your products better. So we've actually done something with Namayatri, which is like Ola and Uber,
Yeah.
an auto aggregator. And we made their, a Purple Rides, which is accessible for persons with disability. And if somebody books a Purple Ride and, has already registered as blind, the driver gets a 1-minute video. So by the time they go, they know what they're supposed to do with the person
Wow.
with disability. And in the last 1 year, we have been able to show a 6.5 crore revenue that the drivers have got just by, doing the small chota thing, right? And the drivers feel so happy to do this. And obviously the community is very happy with something like this, where they're just being treated with that little extra 5 seconds ka difference, right? So today we are promoting Purple Economy, which is an economy centered around not only people with disabilities, but people with difficulties. Jab humko knee pain hai, bahut dikkat hai, there are a lot of lessons we can take of solutions being used by persons with disability. Example, my eyewear, without this I would be considered blind. It's a $170 billion industry. So this is what we're working towards now, for people to see that there is a $18 trillion market across the world around all of this. And this is the future, because all of us are having some difficulty or the other. I think COVID showed us that.
Yeah. Dr. Bajpai, Ms. Bajpai, aap bataiye, they highlighted the challenges that they faced. What challenges did you face in promoting sanitary pads in these areas? कौन-कौन से social stigma का सामना करना पड़ा और किस तरह का बदलाव आया?
चंद्रा, यहाँ की दुनिया, हम लोगों की जो दुनिया है और जो विलेज एरिया की दुनिया है महिलाओं के लिए, वो बहुत ही डिफरेंट है.
आज भी?
आज भी.
Despite smartphone penetration, social media, everything.
इसलिए कि सोशल मीडिया पे वो लोग जा रहे हैं, मोबाइल्स और टीवी के जरिए बहुत सारी चीजें सीख रहे हैं, लेकिन जो उनसे पहले की जो पीढ़ी है, वो उन सारी चीजों को उन्हें फॉलो नहीं करने देती. ये सबसे बड़ा चैलेंज था, क्योंकि जब मैंने ग्रामीण क्षेत्र में जाना शुरू किया, वहाँ ये बात करना शुरू किया, लड़कियों से बात करना शुरू किया, तो मेरे सामने बहुत सारी ऐसी चीजें आई जो मुझे लगा कि वास्तव में इन लोगों के लिए भी चैलेंज है, मेरे लिए भी. फर्स्ट चैलेंज तो ये था कि लड़कियों ने ये कहा, मैंने कहा यहाँ पे आपको अवेलेबल ये सारी चीजें नहीं होती, तो लड़कियों का कहना था कि मैम जो छोटे छोटे टपरे लेके लोग बैठे रहते हैं वहां पे ये मिल जाता है, लेकिन जैसे ही हम काली पॉलीथिन लेके निकलते हैं तो रास्ते में जितने लोग होते हैं हमें देख रहे होते हैं. तो ये नजरें हम लोगों को कहीं ना कहीं परेशान करती हैं. सेकंड ये था कि घर के लोगों से छुप के ये सारी चीजें हमको करनी पड़ रही हैं. तो ये एक बहुत बड़ा चैलेंज था कि घर के लोगों को कैसे समझाया जाए कि आपका हेल्थ के लिए, हाइजीन के लिए ये चीज भी जरूरी है, ये मॉडर्न होना नहीं है. वो लोग समझते हैं ये सब यूज आप कर रहे हैं तो आप मॉडर्न बन रहे हैं, तो उन्हें ये समझाना बड़ा मुश्किल था कि ये मॉडर्न होना नहीं है. हाँ, लेकिन उनमें कुछ पुराने लोग हमें ऐसे भी मिले. एक गांव में हमें एक दादी मिली जिन्होंने हमारा बहुत अच्छा वेलकम किया और उन्होंने कहा कि आप हमारी बच्चियों के लिए, आप हमारी बहुओं के लिए बहुत कुछ नया सिखाने आए हैं, तो हम आपका बहुत वेलकम कर रहे हैं और बहुत सारा सपोर्ट भी कर रहे हैं. पूरे गांव को इकट्ठा किया उन्होंने. उस पर हमारा एक न्यूज चैनल था, उन्होंने पूरा रिपोर्टिंग भी किया था. एक चीज मेरे लिए बहुत अच्छी ये थी कि जब केरला में बाढ़ आई थी तो वहां के डीएम ने हमको अप्रोच किया था और तब हमने 10,000 सैनिटरी पैड को पॉलीथीन में वाटर प्रूफ करके और वहां पे भेजा था। और वो न्यूज कहीं ना कहीं चल के फौज के पास पहुंची। फौज के एक अधिकारी ने उसको देखा, तो फौज में एक डिपार्टमेंट होता है BRO, बॉर्डर एंड रोड ऑर्गेनाइजेशन। तो उन्होंने हमें अप्रोच किया और उन्होंने कहा कि मैम हमारे यहाँ महिला अधिकारी कम होती हैं BRO में, तो हमारे पास लेकिन जो महिला लेबर होती है वो हमारी पर्सनल होती है, बिकॉज ऑफ बॉर्डर पे बहुत सेंसिटिविटी है, तो हम कहीं से भी लेबर को नहीं अरेंज करते। तो आप आइए, हमारे यहाँ की महिला जो लेबर है उनको आप ये सारे अवेयरनेस प्रोग्राम दीजिए, यहाँ पे आप डोनेशन कीजिए। तो उन्होंने मुझे एक बाकायदे एक एप्रिसिएशन लेटर भी बना के दिया है, कभी मौका मिलेगा तो आपको दिखाऊंगी। तो वो मूवमेंट, इस तरीके के मूवमेंट जब आप ये काम कर रहे होते हैं और आपको जब मिलते हैं तो डेफिनेटली बहुत ही सुंदर मूवमेंट होते
और
हैं।
आपको मोटिवेशन मिलता है,
मोटिवेशन मिलता
इट्स
है।
वर्थ द स्ट्रगल।
यस, और मैंने ग्वालियर के सराउंड करीब करीब 27 क्षेत्रों में, 27 ग्रामीण एरिया में ये कर रखा है। और मैंने जैसा कि बताया, फॉर्मेलिटी नहीं है, हमारा एक ग्रुप है, हम 4 मंथ्स तक पूरा उनको सिखा के ही छोड़ते हैं कि अब आप हैबिट में आ जाइए, फिर आप अपना काम कीजिए। तो इस तरीके से जो भी चैलेंजेस थे उनको फेस करते हुए आगे निकल गए हैं। एजुकेशन के लिए भी अवेयर किया है, क्योंकि कुछ बच्चियां 10th के बाद एजुकेशन छोड़ देती हैं क्योंकि वहां सुविधाएं नहीं है, गांव के लोग बाहर नहीं भेजते। तो मैंने उनको ओपन स्कूलिंग का रास्ता दिखाया, ओपन यूनिवर्सिटी के फॉर्म कैसे भरें, ये सारी चीजें अभी चल रही हैं। बाकी देखते हैं, क्योंकि मैं थोड़ा सा अध्यात्म से जुड़ी हूँ, स्पिरिचुअल हूँ, एस्ट्रोलॉजी और वास्तु पे मैं काम करती हूँ, गवर्नमेंट यूनिवर्सिटी में मैं फैकल्टी हूँ इस विषय की। तो मैं दोनों चीजों को जोड़ के चलती हूँ कि आप आध्यात्मिक स्तर पे भी अपने आप को ऊपर करिए और आपकी वर्किंग भी थोड़ा सा समाज के लिए अच्छी हो, तो डेफिनेटली चीजें बदल सकती हैं।
Right. Final 3 minutes, 2.5 minutes. All of you have explained the work that you do, the challenges that you see, and what really keeps you motivated in what is a very challenging sector. But to everyone in this room who wants to become part of this story or contribute in some way, 30 seconds if you can tell us what's the 1 or 2 things that we can do to make a difference.
As I said,
Because as you can see, there's a lot of She Shakti in full force in this room.
Enormous. As I said earlier, each and every one of you has an idea that you want to see make it happen. If you do, please do not hesitate. Become an entrepreneur, become a mentor, become a partner, whatever it is, because entrepreneurial spirit, I think, is within every woman's psyche. And what would be the one thing that you will face when you go out there is all the things that we've been facing. You asked earlier about what things have changed in the world. A few things have changed, a lot of things have not changed. 30 years ago, when we asked, every person said we would rather have a job and or rather be in the government or in the private sector. Today, people are saying we would want to become an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
That's a big difference. But if you ask us, is it easier to get a financing? Is it easier to find a mentor? Is it easier to find a market? Is it easier for a woman to work in a largely misogynistic world when it comes to being able to look at products and services? No. A lot of things has still got to be done. So I would like to give a parting word to say, don't let anyone or anything stop your dreams, particularly your entrepreneurial dreams, because there is a way out there. It may be difficult, but if anyone can overcome those challenges, it's women who can.
Brilliant. 30 seconds? हाँ.
यस मेरा कहना है कि वैसे देखा जाए आपका क्षेत्र बहुत छोटा होता है, लेकिन मेरा जो क्षेत्र बड़ा वो लॉयंस इंटरनेशनल के माध्यम से बढ़ा। जब मैंने पैड वुमेन फाउंडेशन को उसके साथ क्लिप किया तो मुझे ये बात समझ में आई कि लॉयंस एक इंटरनेशनल प्लेटफॉर्म है, बहुत सारे देशों में समाज सेवा ये लोग कर रहे हैं। तो मैं उसका एक पार्ट बनी, मैं उसका मेंबर बनी और उसके बाद मैंने अपने ग्रुप को उसके साथ अलाइन किया और फिर काम किया। तो मुझे लगता है कि जो भी समाज सेवा के क्षेत्र में अगर आपको कोई प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं मिल रहा है, अगर कोई स्टेज नहीं मिल रही है, तो लॉयन से जुड़ना, लॉयन से बेहतर कोई प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं हो सकता।
Shanti.
If any of you or your family members at any time face a challenge, there are solutions. You will have a full and complete life. There are opportunities out there. जो भी आपकी दिक्कत या disability या कुछ भी आने दो, nothing can stop you. And if you want to be in the social space, लगे रहो. You don't worry about small issues जो हो रहा है. it will, you're only understanding the problem better. जितना भी आ रहा है आड़ दो, उसके बाद देखो, you will be able to make a difference only because you are going to be at it every single day. I hope all of you join.
As ma'am say कि yes, challenges तो आएंगे ही, but the जो इंस्पायर करते हैं आपको, वो चीज कभी मत जाने दो, and just go for it and work over it.
Asha.
So the word entrepreneur itself is very difficult because some people say entrepreneur, some of them they say entrepreneur, some of them say entrepreneur. So it's the word itself is very difficult. So if you want to do something, there are a lot of people are there who speak behind us. What I believe is, since you are ahead of them, so only they are speaking behind. So whatever people wants to speak, let them speak and do whatever takes you ahead. That's what I would like to say.
That's a great note to wrap this session on. Thank you very much, and a huge round of applause to all these entrepreneurs making a huge difference in the social sector.